Hello people, this is Matty's GFX here, and I'm bringing you the next tutorial for my channel, which is some Cinema 4D basics. You should have watched my video already on Photoshop basics. Today I'm just going to be showing you the basic layout of the 3D graphic design program Cinema 4D. Now I'm using R11.5. If you're using anything different to that, your layout may be slightly different, but you should have pretty much the same things. If not, feel free to contact us and I can help you from there. So I'm just going to start off. This is your basic area where all your shapes and things will be if you decide to put anything in like that. Yeah. This is where all your 3D shapes are going to be. Now these are the 4 tools that you want to concentrate on if you're going to be moving around. See, what you want to do is if you want to move around, you want to click and hold this one, which is the 4 directional arrows, which lets you move in one angle sort of style. Now this one here is the zoom tool, which if you click and hold, then if you move to the left you zoom out, if you move to the right you move in, if you go forward not much happens, and if you go backward not much happens. So that's your zoom tool there. And this one here, the arrows and the dot in the middle, that is just your rotation tool. So overall you can pretty much rotate around your image, get to the position that you want, and from there you can make your image. The 4th one here is the one you don't really want to concentrate on. If you click it by accident, this is what you'll get up, but you want to just go over to here. What are you doing? You want to go to the where you've got it on the top corner, you want to click it again and it'll bring you back to here. So let's get started with your basic shapes and basic materials and things. Now whenever you're using text you want to go up here to the top. You should have an option saying MoGraph. If you don't, you have not got the license for MoGraph. Feel free to inbox me and I can simply inbox your mine back, and then you can get MoGraph. But if you don't have it, like I said, inbox us. But you want to go up to the top, select MoGraph, and here's where all your cool things are. Now text object's the one you're going to be using the most, so I'll just start with that one. Down here at the bottom right you can see the little attributes column, and this is just where you can change all the text. So if I was going to type something in here, type Matty. If I want to change the size, I can change height here to whatever I wanted. If I change that down again, you can make it smaller, back normal, if I can. And there's your font. You can choose your font there. As you can see, I've got a lot of fonts, so I'll just choose a good one. Not for any particular reason, but so there, if I was to render that out, it wouldn't look terribly exciting. See, not much 3D going on at the minute. What you can do is this here in the object properties in your bottom right, where it says depth. You change that to around 100. Click away, gives it, as you can see, more depth. I'll render that out. It's looking a lot more 3D, but still not brilliant. Now you may be wondering, there's no colour option there. How do I get colour on it? The easiest way is to come down here where you can see the materials tab here and double click, and it'll bring up a little sphere, grey sphere, and this is where you can choose all your colours. Now the ones that you lot will make will not be very exciting at all. Will just be standard red colouring and not much going on. But I can, when I get to a certain amount of subscribers, I will be uploading a materials pack, like this one, which if I was to attach the red to here and render it out, it's not looking brilliant there, but if I was to put a light in, not much of a one, but if I was to put a light in and render it, you can see it's got a nice shine to it, compared if I was just to have the normal one. There's no reflection, it's just really boring. Yeah. So yeah, that's how you would get your colours on. Now, I'm sorry if I'm going a bit fast for you, but Cinema 4D is with the more advanced program than Photoshop, so you got to learn a lot more, and I'm trying to keep this video quite short. Well, short for a video, short as I can get it. Don't even know how long it's taken us since I can't click on it. There we go, 5.5 minutes. So when you've made your image, if you wanted to say finish it and put it into Photoshop, up here you've got these three buttons here. Now this one here just renders it so you can see what it will look like when it's finished. This one here renders it so that that is the finished project. But this one here is where you do all your things like your settings. So how big you want the image to end up being. So if I wanted it to be in HD, I'd put 1080 by 720. That. And you can see there, that's now in HD if I was to render it out. Down here where it says save, this is where you get all your imagery from. Now where it says format, you want to change that to PNG every time, because PNG is the highest quality image type. And I don't know why, I just like to change the format to 16-bit. I don't think it makes any difference, but it's a habit, I always have to have it on 16-bit. And here where it says file is where you choose where you want to save it. So I always save mine in 3D text, because that's pretty much all I do in Cinema 4D, apart from every now and again when I do videos, which get put into here into my editing, in my Cinema 4D editor. So yeah, this is where you're going to save your image to. I'll just open where I want it. Yeah, and then down here where it says file name, just type in what you want to call it. So I'll call it simple text. And you can see that given us the C drive of where it's going to be. So if I click X on there, it's got all the settings saved. If I was to press render, you can see it renders it out. And now if I was to go to where I'd saved it, in my pictures, where's that? 3D text is at the top, and I do. Look for what I called it, which was simple text. There we go. You can see here it's in HD, and it's open in Photoshop. But that's just because all my images will open in Photoshop if I double click them. With Photoshop record, hold on time, 8 minutes, that's not too bad considering it's Cinema 4D. Photoshop. As you can see there's the image, and there's the image that I made. So that's it in Photoshop, that's it in Cinema 4D. So yeah, you can see it's a nice little thing to use. So if I was just to delete my text layer there, and you can see here where this little cuboid style thing is. If I was to click that, it brings the cuboid. If I hold it, it gives us an option for all these different shapes, like a sphere. The next one along allows you to draw your own shapes. Allows you to draw whatever shape you want, like that. And then if I was to put that into a extrude nerves, makes it 3D. Click about 100. Render that out. As you can see, it's nicely messy. But yeah, you can draw your own shapes. But the sphere is quite nice little add-on. If I was to actually no, I'll not bother with that. But yeah, the sphere, you can see, look 3D there. I think that's pretty much everything for Cinema 4D. I will touch on the video editing, not today, but when I start getting into the video editing programs, I'll come back and do the Cinema 4D video tutorials. So stick around. In the next day or so there should be an upload on Cinema 4D making a simple image and simple, realistic looking 3D text. I will also be advising that you research on light boxes. I use one called Grayscale Gorilla. It's a light kit. I will make this available free of charge. It is normally around $80 or about 50 UK pounds. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that when I upload it in the next week or two. So thanks for watching this tutorial. I've been Matty'sGFX. Like me on Facebook, comment on this video, follow me on Twitter. I've done that in the wrong order, haven't I? Oh well, make sure you subscribe and keep watching the videos. Thanks for watching.